I don't know what the fuck that means.
I think it means Celine Dion. Welcome to the Adgrodcast. 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 That's Graham. I'm Rodney. That's Adam, Graham, and Rodney. And together we are Adgrod. Hey guys. Did you like that? I love when Graham's true smile comes out. It's nice. He has one of those. Yeah. You think? I mean, even
Watch him wave the demon's face.
Even the devil has a gesture, right? The devil likes to laugh. Bring me my demonic jester.
Wait, what's the denominator? Wouldn't that just be like,
He just jerks off in front of the devil? Funny every time, never gets old. John
I would
Handy.
imagine if God and Satan do like meet face to face, like every now and then, like they just hang out. Yeah, I would hope that they would both have like, God would have like some really cool and like amazing, like breathtaking entrance. And then I feel like Satan would definitely just have to do like the most crass thing that you could imagine for the audience. So I don't know exactly what that would be.
He just comes in and he farts in the microphone.
Yeah, exactly. Like farts in the microphone, like just
He just starts doing the Ace Ventura like butt talk, like that's his level. He saw Ace Ventura once.
yeah, it's all.
I'm stealing that. Write this down. This is how I will introduce myself from
Early
now
Jim
on.
Carrey career, Satan.
Bends over,
What you think about that, God?
grabs both butt cheeks. Hello, I'm Satan. Well, I hope you guys have been training.
He farts his introduction.
Is that Satan's song?
Okay, all right,
Can we
all right.
harmonize
Okay.
farts? Can we harmonize farts?
No.
Everyone
No,
harmonize
no,
farts?
no.
So this week, the Olympics are happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a new sport added.
Yeah.
Did you guys
Yeah.
hear about it?
There's a new sport.
I thought we were doing a whole other comp. I thought there was like, it's in the Olympics.
Yeah, it's a new
I
sport.
thought
thought it was like the XFL.
No,
of the
it's
Olympics.
absolutely like the top Olympic sport.
Yeah, everybody's very excited about
Well,
it.
what separation is this in gymnastics? Is this rowing? Is this
It's equestrian box.
equestrian boxing? I did hear they were bringing like they've got golf, they've got handball, and equestrian boxing.
Yeah, it's equestrian boxing.
Now, see, I'm going to confuse this. Are you boxing other people while you're riding horses?
Nope.
That's the best part about it.
Okay.
It is a
You're
regular
definitely just-
person against a horse. So
Catch these hands
Yeah.
with a horse.
And little known fact, this was actually an original Olympic game back in the day.
Yeah,
but they
exactly.
stopped in the 50s.
Wait, I was going to say, what's back in the day, Rodney? Are we talking about like 200 years ago Olympics?
1800s. 1800s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Olympic Games have been going on for like 3,000 years, right?
Well, no, man. They restarted them basically in like the 20s as a whole thing to try to get people back together after the big wars.
Wasn't it during the big wars? Because
Yeah.
what's his name? Jesse Owens, right? He like ran by and flicked off Hitler as he was like.
Well, exactly. Well, Hitler. Yeah. Well, they were Germany was
Yeah,
banned.
and then right after that, Jesse Owens punched a horse right in the face.
Side
That's
note.
the thing. That's the thing they don't tell you in the history books.
We beat those Nazi horses to fucking death.
We
beat the Nazi horses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's all based
Yeah.
on.
Also, real quick shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson.
The
She's
sport
great.
is
Love
based
her.
on the Romans that had a long history of boxing horses.
So
That's actually where the first mouth guards were made. Was for horses.
for the horses,
Yeah, for
not
the-
even for the humans,
Because they were like they were tradable, They were part of the
a Spartan just like fucking knocked the
I've read
horse's
about
teeth
this.
out one time.
I've read about this because otherwise they were like cohorts and helping in wars and stuff. But it was like this
right,
thing,
exactly.
kind of like like
and it's assumed that the horse would win for the most part, and that's why you kind of want to keep the horse intact.
Yeah, there's a reason the cars today are measured with horsepower, not human
right,
fist
that was
power.
the deal. They get more and more control.
Yeah.
They've won, and it only happens like every 1,000 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the year.
Well, and what's funny is that they actually take the smartest horses
Well, that's dumb. The smartest horses in what?
for the Olympics. Like they take the smartest horses so that they can because we know that if you were to let the horses run free, so to speak, then they would be too smart and also too powerful. So
we got to punch them in the face a lot of times.
So first off, you have to understand the mechanics of the Olympic sport here. So first up, there's horses everywhere, right? All of the horses.
There's horses everywhere.
All of the horses have to pass
the streets are lined with horses.
So there's a lot of horses. All right, they got to pass a quiz. Once they pass the quiz, then they're able to move on. And once we establish that they are the smartest horses, that's where the whole Mr. Ed thing came from. He was a super smart horse, and we had to box him down to.
He was a pre-Olympian.
Yeah.
Or post-Olympian.
Punched him in the face a lot of times.
That is an unknown fact that Mr. Ed
was a post-Olympian
horse.
From equestrian boxing.
He beat the living shit out of Udaldi Versaken, who is the Dutch boxer.
That's correct.
In the 40s.
Correct.
Yes.
That is 100%
I remember that.
Check the history. No misinformation here. Okay, so Rodney.
Yes.
Adam.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The scene is set.
Ready.
So
there's dust in the Colosseum.
This is the modern.
The yellow sand drifts with the wind.
When is this? Current? Or are you telling me a past story? What is happening?
We're setting the stage, brother.
I know, but are we talking about the modern?
I mean, is a modern day stadium not a Coliseum?
Well, yes.
I feel like everything that I've given you here is pretty broad.
Here's what they've done. Here's what they've done. It's the 2030 Olympics, and it's time to gather round. Rome is the city. This is the crowd. We've gathered at the rebuilt Colosseum. Listen to the sound. Here's the event, equestrian boxing, and it's time to get down. The horses have won 9 out of 10, and if they win one more, they will rule all of man. Slowly, one by one, they've taken over the land. They got a whole fucking island on the east end. Religions agree that the human history came from chimpanzees, and though our strength has reached a different degree, we cannot beat these goddamn horses with their iron shoes. But this year we have a secret weapon. His name is Weddy Kruger, from the island of Fiji. From a very young age, Weddy would go to the stage, and he knows horses, though they seem good, they are really bad and should be punched in the face right now here to make sure they don't rule the year of 2042 when the Olympics are not through. Weddy Kruger, he started to train. He ran every day in the sun and the rain, on flat land and different terrain. Weddy Kruger, he knew his name would one day be a shining example of protecting humanity against equestrian and invaders. Yourself right now, I've seen a horse and I don't know how you could stand on 2 legs and pound for pound fight a human being who knows how. boxing, it's only your fists. Well, it's hooves for a horse, but you understand the gist. And train he goes. His whole life dedicated to fighting the horse. The sacrifices, the exercise devices mean nothing without a motivating scream from the crowd as he enters the ring. It's time to fight now, Mr. Ed. That's right, it's the same Mr. Ed. He's come back again to make him dead. 9 out of 10. One more time and they'll rule the land. It'll be in the palm of their horse hand. Out comes the ref, holds his hand high. The time has come, the hour is nigh. Let it begin, let them fight. Here they go, and Weddy Kruger gets right and left and punches again. And Mr. Ed hits him in the head. And Weddy Kruger falls down and the ref said 1, 2, 3, but he got up again. Round after round, pound after pound, hit after hit, no one fell down. And now 11th round, beaten and bloody, bulging hurt. Weddy Kruger fight through the hurt. Mr. Ed looked at him, thinking he had it in his stupid hand. No, 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 no. Weddy Kruger looked to the crowd, and from them loud came little drums, like the Karate Kid, the very same one. It was a motivation that they had gotten while watching his own show called Cobra Kai on Netflix. Weddy Kruger felt the power again, and he looked at Mr. Ed and he punched him in his head. Punched him again. Without a doubt, he won that bout. Weddy Kruger looking around, loud and proud was the crowd when Mr. Ed fell on down. What no one knew, the next thing Weddy would do, he looked at all of you and he said, listen to my words. Who here can cast a stone? Who's not living in a glass home? I know you hate these horses the worst, but maybe you should look in the mirror first. You see, not only was his body trained, but Weddy Kruger was figuring out his brain, and he realized that all he had to do was obtain the championship belt, and then he could gain progress. For the rest, he had to put them before himself. He looked at Mr. Ed and he said, why can't we just be friends? And the horse looked back at him, and he said with a grin, Weddy Kruger, how could you do such a nice thing? 'Cause you are a human. I've never met a person like you. It's changed my mind, and soon I'll go talk to my equestrian friends. that's why we do the pommel horse now instead of the pummel horse.
Oh, but the pommel horse tradition continues.
In the streets?
In the streets.
Like most Olympic banned sports.
Yes.
They continue in the alleyways.
Meet the doping horse. He gets new blood every week. The doping horse. Out in the Russian streets. It's the doping horse. Maybe you don't know the vampire horse that lives in the Russian streets. He takes blood from other horses to feed his protein meat.
So he only bites horses? And not the people around? He only bites the horses.
It's the Russian doping horse.
That's where his power comes from. He takes it from the other horses one by one, bites them in the neck, and he stacks the power, stack after stack. What can you do when a horse comes in and bites your neck too? Don't worry though, he's only looking for other horses to show. He needs horse blood to get it done again. He needs horse blood if he will be champion. Here he comes. Doping horse.
I eat grass, I kick ass, I'm gonna eat your fucking face. I'm the doping horse, I'm so mad.
We gotta get away from this fucking horse. It sounds dangerous. He lied to us. We're just biting horses. Now he's trying to eat our fucking faces. This is crazy. And now I'm on the run, and this life is no fun. Oh my God, what have I done? I ran into the doping horse. I ran home real quick, told both my wife and kids, just pack up all your shit, we gotta leave, cause the doping horse is coming for us. Look at me, I was innocently going to my work like every Tuesday. Oh my God, what have I done? I almost hit that horse on the run. He looked at me, said, you are cursed. I'm a horse, and I'm the worst. You better get your family, look at them first. I'm the doping horse. I'm the doping horse. What have you done? I'm the doping horse. many years. I just wanted a delicious treat. Now here it is in front of me. Return back to your family. You just wanted an apple. Horses are simple. They're evil, but they're simple. Simply evil. That's a great concept. I don't know why I do bad things. How long has this been going, Adam? Tell me now, how long has this race been going?
As long as the Olympics.
All right, maybe just one more, please. This is a goodbye letter from a racing horse. Trigonometry sucks is his name. And he used to be a champion. Today, day. It's the greatest day of my life. And today, I retire a champion. What a life of living. What a life full of living and winning. But today I say goodbye as I go to that big glue factory in the sky. Thank you one and all. Thank you to the families you've lost and the money you've spent to gamble on me. You knew better, and now you sit alone without a family. One last thing I have to say before I go away. I will never feel more complete than I feel right now. It's a very sincere statement from a horse. I've got the Mr. Ed disease. A horse, of course.
A horse is a horse, of course. Of course.
Except for Mr. Ed.
Of course.
A horse is a horse, of course. Of course.
A horse is a horse, of course. Of course. A horse is a horse, of course.
Mr.
Of course. A horse
is a horse,
of course. Of course.
Mr. Ed. A horse is a horse, of course. Except Mr. Ed.
Of course.
Of course. Except Mr. Ed.
Of course. Of course. A horse is a horse, of course. Of course. A horse is a horse, of course. Of course. A horse is a horse, of course. Of course. A horse is a horse, of course. Of course. A horse is a horse, of course. Of course. A horse is a horse, of course. Of course. A horse is a horse, Of course, of course. A horse is a course. Of course, of course, of course.